Hello, my name is Roshana, and I'm here to share with you some channeling work that I do. I bring through a group of beings called the Council of Nine, and I have compiled a book of 100 what I have called essays that came through in 2012, and I'm in the process again of connecting with them daily and bringing through messages. And so at this point I thought that I would do them this way on a video so that you can all benefit from them and share in the powerful messages that come through. In the book that I've written, it's called The Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness, the messages were very much about how important it is for us to do our healing work, to release limiting beliefs that are no longer serving us in our lives, and talking about all the healing modalities that are available now so that we can heal very quickly and not take years to work through the issues from our past, but really compounding the importance of us to do that work, because we are becoming great creators now. The energy is such that we are creating very quickly, and when we're not aware of that and our thoughts are focused on the negative, then we just keep repeating the past and bringing forward lives that are not what we desire. And so the more we heal and learn to love ourselves, the greater place of love we're coming from in our life, so we're inviting a more beautiful expression of life into our experience when we're coming from a place of loving ourselves than when we're not, because everything we create in our life is based on what we believe in ourselves. I've learned that very profoundly over the last couple of years. So that is what came through for the Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness, leading us to that way of releasing and letting go and healing and bringing through vital messages for us to accomplish that. So now we're in a new time, and it's time to bring forward more messages. So I'm really not sure what they're going to share, but I'm just going to take a moment to connect in. I'm also going to do some toning. I also do sound healing work, and the toning just allows me to connect with their energy and also to open up the space for them to bring through a message. So I'll do some toning, and then it will be the Council of Nine who are coming through to share a message with us all. Greetings, beloveds. Greetings from the love and light of the Creator. Greetings from the great central sun as we come before you and we say to you, dearest beings of the earth, oh, how we admire you. Oh, how we are delighted to be called before you and to watch over you and to see all that is transpiring on the earth at this time. For indeed you are in a magnificent time of creation, and yet we would say that this year of 2013 is not what everyone had hoped it would be. Your year of 2012 was very exciting. So many new changes coming, and those who were in a level of knowing, those who may call yourself the light workers, were in a great place of anticipation in 2012, waiting for that end of the Mayan calendar, knowing that it was not going to be the end of time, but indeed a new beginning. And so we would say to you that yes, indeed it is a new beginning, but this year of 2013 is a year of shifting and changing and allowing things to settle, and the new energies finding their space and finding their way, and so it does not feel as joyous and as celebratory as so many of you had hoped it would be. And so for many it feels like the struggle continues, that the need for morphing and changing is still challenging, and we would say Just hang in, beloveds. Just hold on. The year is now half over, and we would say that 2014 is indeed going to bring many new opportunities. It is going to have a whole different feeling to it than 2013. When you get into January of 2014, you will feel as if the light just came on. You will feel as if things are lighter and brighter. And so we would say to you to, in this year of 2013, to continue to plan, to be very clear about what it is you are choosing to create in your life, to continue to believe that everything you desire is going to be supported and that it is going to manifest, and to hold strong in your vision of what you are choosing. So do not allow your weariness with this journey of all the changes that have been happening to drag you down and to allow your thoughts to go into a negative place. We would say that it's vitally important to stay in a place of believing and trusting. A way to do that is just to be busy with plans for what you would like to see in the future. So keep your heart, your eyes, your ears, your focus on that which you choose to create in your life. And even though you may not be seeing it now, do not lose that focus. Continue to simply go into your meditative space, go into your daydreams, and see everything that you desire coming into fruition, so that that is where your focus is, that is where your energies are. Allow yourself in your meditations to become inspired for what you would like to have in your life, and believe in that inspiration. So you may begin to act on it now. If you do not see things transpiring very quickly, again, do not lose faith, do not lose hope, do not become discouraged. It is just not the time yet, but yet it is the time for you to be envisioning that and to be planning that and to be putting your energies into that, your mental, emotional energies into that, so that it will begin to come together in the ethers, begin to prepare itself to come into your physical experience. That is a very good journey for you in this year of 2013, in this time that is leading closer and closer to 2014. So, beloveds, we say to you to hang in there. Know that all is as it should be. If you are feeling discouraged, know that it's just a matter of holding on a little bit longer, keeping the faith and moving forward, and simply busy yourself with tasks that bring you joy. So if you start to feel discouraged, find something, perhaps it's a hobby, anything that brings you joy, to keep yourself focused on that and do your best to stay in a joyful state, because the joyful state is what allows you to magnetize blessings into your life. So do whatever you can not to become discouraged. So in this time of anticipation, we could say, this time of preparation, then the way of managing it in the best possible way then is to be busy and occupied and not allow yourself to have too much free time that will allow your thoughts to drift into despair or anything negative. And so, beloveds, we are delighted to bring this message forward this day to support you in this journey, and know that you can call upon us at any time. Call upon your higher guidance. Call upon your higher self. Allow yourself to rise up above the human experience as if you were an eagle. Allow your arms to open and fly up and look down upon the human self from a whole different perspective, because we would say to you, from the higher perspective, everything is perfect, everything is just fine, everything is as it should be. And you can even sometimes chuckle at how much importance you put into the little things that seem like such a struggle, and yet from the divine perspective, you can see that everything is flowing beautifully. So the more you allow yourself to rise up above the human body, either on the wings of an eagle, or see yourself becoming taller and taller, or allow yourself to float up to have a higher perspective. The more you do that and look down on the human part of yourself, so you become a witness to yourself, the more you are connected with the higher aspect of your being, and you have a greater understanding of what is planned for you in your future and what the possibilities are for you in your future. The more you touch in with that perspective, the easier you will be. It will be for you when you come back down fully into this human body. Remember to come back in and be fully grounded into this human body, but you will come with a different understanding, and it will help you to be more patient and help you to move forward with a greater awareness of the potential that is right on the horizon now, beloveds. It is right there on the horizon. So just know and trust. It is like driving through the prairies when you can see your destination, but it takes days and days to get there because it is so flat and it is so clear. It is very similar to that. You can see it, you can feel it, you know it's there, you've been anticipating it, and just know that as you continue to drive and drive and drive, someday you will just be surprised and notice that you were there, and everything you were envisioning that you could see in front of you suddenly becomes your experience. That is what awaits you, beloveds. And as long as you keep your thoughts in the positive and focused on what you are choosing to have in your life, not what you don't like that is happening in your life, but what you choose to be your experience, the more you focus on that, and as long as you stay in that place, everything that you dream of will one day be yours. It will simply be as if all of a sudden you were driving along and you just landed there, and there it was. So be patient, beloveds. Be gentle with yourselves. Be kind and loving to yourselves, for that is the greatest gift that you can give yourself in this time. The more you love yourself, the more your life experience will show you that love. And so it is. Namaste. And so that is the message for today. I hope it's brought you some insight and some guidance in moving through this time that indeed can be challenging for many of us. I find that it's kind of going in and out of feeling different ways. Some days you can feel on top of the world. Some days I feel like everything is magical, and then other days it's like everything's falling apart. So the journey continues and the roller coaster ride continues a little bit, but just continue to hang on to the faith, because as they said, we're almost there. Thanks for listening. I invite you to check out the links below. The book, The Spiritual Seeker's Guide to Happiness, is there through the links, and you can learn about my other work as well. And if you would like an individual channeling session, that's also available to you on my website. So have a look below, and I will talk to you soon.